Hey guys, welcome back. So today I'm going to do another little makeup tutorial, get ready with me type video. I'm obviously wearing green, so I thought I would put a little bit of the green onto my eyes. I don't know if you could tell, but I did put it under the waterline. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so first I'm going to start off, I'm just going to throw my hair back. I wanted to show you guys these super cute clips I got. Just from a little boutique. They were like $6, so I bought a handful of them. Ooh, so cute. Okay, so let's get started. I have nothing on my face. It is, again, super dry. I'm not sure if you could see. My nose is so dry, my chin, literally just my entire face. Even my scalp is so dry. So I'm going to go in with my Josie Maran Argan Oil. I'm just going to put a little bit on my face. I know last time I put it in my foundation. My cats are crazy. So I'm just going to Alright, so my face is moisturized now. I'm going to start off with my eyeshadow. So first I'm going to prime my eyelids. And I'm going to use just a Maybelline concealer. Nothing fancy. Okay, so I'm going to go in with this Urban Decay palette. I'm going to use the shade Anonymous. It's like a real soft, light, pinky cream color. And I'm just going to cover my entire eyelid with it. I'm pretty much just trying to give it like a base coat. So next I'm going to go in with my Tarte Pro palette and use the color Whimsy. It's like a smoky orange. Okay, so basically I just covered the entire eyelid and then I went up just a hair above the eyelid. I do like going higher than the eyelid because when it's on just your eyelid only, I feel like you can't really see it unless you close your eyes. That's why I like to extend it. I'm next going to go in with the color Innocent. It's like a lighter orangey pink, and I'm just going to kind of buff it out up here. Next I'm going to conceal just the inner corner of my eyelid. Hi, Pepper. My cats are nuts. I feel like wherever I am, they need to be too. Okay, so I didn't go like ham with the concealer or anything. I just kind of lightly patted on there in the corner up until about the center of my eye. I'm going to go in with my Be Merry Too Faced makeup palette. I'm going to use the shade Butter Rum. It's like a gold shimmer. And I'm just going to place it right in the corners. I'm now just going to take a little blending brush and just kind of blend it all together. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do this eye real quick off camera. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and go in with my foundation. I am going to use a mixture of CoverGirl today and then my Maybelline. I'm just going to go ahead and mix it on my hand. And then for today, I'm only going to do one pump. I'm not going to use the Josie Maran Argan Oil. I'm actually going to use a Lancome. This is just a Youth Hydrating Activating Concentrate. I'm just going to go ahead and plop a drop. And it's really, really like I don't know how to describe it, like thick and dewy. You could tell the one drop barely even wants to come off. I'm just going to go ahead and take my foundation brush. Okay, so my foundation is all on. I'm going to go ahead and contour. I'm going to go in with my contouring palette. This is actually all pressed powder. Sometimes I just feel like pressed powder is easier than liquid contouring just for the blending reasons and stuff like that. So I'm going to go ahead and take my little brush and I'm going to use these two shades. And again, I start at the top of the ear and I work my way down to the lip. You can already see the sharp of the line compared to this side. Nothing. And then the lines coming in. Okay. No sculpt. Starting to sculpt. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and do down here. I do like to start at the top of the ear and then just go straight across. Okay. You can kind of see the shadow of the contour down there. Okay, and then for the forehead, I'm going to take the same exact two colors. It's called the Golden Bronzer and the Bombshell Bronzer, but I am taking a different brush. This is more fluffy compared to the smaller, tighter brush that I specifically do just for the cheekbones. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and conceal next. I am going to use the ColourPop concealer. You could tell I really like it. It's almost gone and I've only had it for probably like 3 weeks. So I'm going to conceal all under my eyes. So I'm going to take my Beauty Blender. I'm first going to spray it with my Dewy Mist. And then I'm just going to go ahead and start tapping away. I do like to start at the bottom and then work my way up to the eye. So I start down here and then I kind of work my way up to the eye. Just a preference, no reason. Okay, so I'm done blending in the concealer. Obviously you could see that the contour is still sharp, which is fine. I'll go in at the end and kind of buff it all out just to make sure I look flawless and not like Wow, that girl just contoured her face. So right now I'm going to go in and set my eyes with the NYX. This is just a finishing powder, but I just set my eyes and my nose with it. I'm just going to take a real small brush and just kind of dab it in there. And just get the main spots that always crease up on me. And you could put this like all over your face. You could just set your whole face with it. I kind of only set my eyes, chin, and forehead. Okay, so those areas are set. I'm gonna go ahead and bake now, and then while I'm baking, I'll do my eyebrows on camera. So I like the RCMA powder. You could tell I really like it. It's almost gone and I'm super sad. But this is the best powder ever. So I just take my beauty blender and I just stick it right in there. It's so hard now because it's like almost empty to get down there. And I'm just gonna pat it under my eyes and down by the nose. I always make sure I get under the contour. I love when the lines are so straight. Okay, so I'm gonna leave this bake on for 5-ish, maybe more minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyebrows now. So dusty. Okay, so I'm gonna go back in with the same contour kit I was just using, and this is just an Ulta brand. I really like it though. It has a couple different shades of bronzer, and then you can see the 2 highlighters at top. So I'm gonna go in and use the darkest one because that's the closest to my eyebrows. It's called the Goddess Bronzer. So first I'm just gonna make sure I comb them out. Sometimes there's like extra foundation or powder snuck in there. I don't know why my eyebrows are so thin right now. Thin eyebrows aren't even in style, and I literally just pluck away, and then they end up looking like this, and then I have to go fill them in every day. So okay, now I'm going to use this end of it. It's a really fine point brush. I don't know if I should be doing this or not, but I just want the color to stick, so I actually spray the fine point brush that I'm using. I'm just going to go in and just kind of drag it down, and then I'm going to start. So I'm going to do it in my mirror, but I'll try to show you guys the best I can. Okay, so you can see it starting to form. Again, I'm no brow expert, but I do try the best I can. Okay. Okay, you can see I did nothing fancy. I just used the bronzer that I was using, and then I combed it out, give it a little shape, and that's about it. So you can tell the difference, a little shapely, and then no shape. Okay, so both eyebrows are done. I'm next gonna go in with some concealer, and I just like to sharpen it a little, so I'll put a little above and then a little below. And I just kind of trace the brow. Obviously, if you get it a little in your hair, no big deal. You could just go comb it out. Okay. So I'm going to take my little rounded brush. It's really fine, so I just like to kind of trace it again with the brush. And then I just kind of brush it upwards. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and wipe off the bake now. So I use one of these two all the time. So I'm just going to take this one. Just feel like it wipes it off super well. Okay, so all the dust is all whisked away. I'm next going to go ahead and do the under eye shadow now. I'm going to go in with green today. I'm wearing green. So I just thought maybe give me a pop of green on my face to match with my shirt. So this is just a Ulta gel eyeliner. I'm just going to trace the bottom of my eye, and then I'm going to go in with eyeshadow after that. I'm not going to put the green on the waterline, but just right underneath. I'm next going to go in with a greener eyeshadow and just kind of buff it all out. I'm going to go back in with my Too Faced palette, and I'm going to use the Very Merry. It's that green right there in the center. I'm just going to take a really small brush, make sure it's clean, dip it right in the Very Merry, and just kind of follow it. Okay, so the green is on both eyes now. I'm going to go ahead and put on my blush. I'm going to go in with my favorite Lancome. You can tell it's my favorite. I'm just going to do a little fishy face and go, you can see the contour, how sharp it is right now, so I'm going to go right above the contour. And just kind of blend them together. Okay, so my blush is on. This hairstyle is killing me. I'm next going to go in with some concealer, just kind of tighten this up. Sometimes I'll just take concealer and tighten it up, or sometimes I'll just go in with a finishing light powder and touch it up. I'm just going to take my beauty blender and blend it in. So you could tell how sharp it is, which I do like. You could tell how sculpty my face is just by looking. I didn't do this side yet, but just bringing that concealer to tighten it up. You could just tell. Okay, so both sides are sculpted. Now I'm gonna go ahead and do my winged eyeliner, my mascara, and then put on my false eyelashes. I'll attempt to do the winged eyeliner on camera. I don't know how well you guys will be able to see it, but I'll do my best. So I'm just going to take this is e.l.f. This is probably one of the cheapest liquid eyeliners ever, but for some reason I love it. It's just so thick to hold, so I feel like I have a good grip compared to some of those little whimsy ones. But it is super fine point. So let's try this. I'm going to look in my mirror, but hopefully you guys can tell what I'm doing. And I'm just gonna, you can kind of see where the orangey, I kind of took it with the makeup wipe and sharpened it up. I'm just gonna follow that with the eyeliner. I do take my eyeliner all the way to the corner too. Okay. The way I clean up my eyeliner is I just take a little fine point brush, make sure it's super clean. I don't think this one's clean. Voila, clean one. And I just take my makeup remover and I just dab it. Make sure you get a little on the top. I just dab it on the top and I just kind of sharpen it up like this. There we go. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. I'm going to go ahead and just finish up this eye real quick. Okay, so both of my winged eyeliner sides are done. I'm going to go ahead and put on my false eyelashes off camera. And then, yeah, I'll be right back. Okay, my eyelashes are on. I'm next going to go ahead and take my mascara, just fluffing them up, make them a little more darker and blacker. So I'm going to take my black mascara. I also really love this mascara. It is Josie Maran. So as you already know, I'm obsessed with the Josie Maran argan oil. That's what I put on my face as moisturizer. I also use the oil for my cuticles and just all over body. So I'm going to take my Josie Maran black oil mascara and just fluffing up the fake lashes. Okay, voila. I don't use that mascara for my bottom lashes. That mascara is super thick. So I'm just going to go in with my Mally mascara and do the bottom lashes. I'm going to finish off with some highlighter, of course. I'm going to try the highlighter that is in my contour palette. I've actually never used this highlighter, so we're going to try it. If I don't like it, I'm going to go back to my Becca, which is my favorite. So I'm just going to take a little of this highlighter and see how I like it. I feel like it's not doing the job. Becca it is. There we go. Sometimes I'll also do it right above my Cupid's bow. I don't always do this. Okay, so I'm going to finish off with just a smidge more blush because I love blush and I love for it to show up. I'm going to use my super cheap one, super bright pink. And I only put like literally one little dab works. Okay. I'm going to take my Dewy setting spray. I'll go ahead and just line my lips real quick, and I'm going to put on a nude ColourPop lipstick. I'm going to go in with the NYX lip liner. It's just super like pinky neutral and it blends really good with my lips, so I do like to wear this one a lot. And then this is my ColourPop lipstick. So that is my finished look for today. I hope you guys like it. I obviously need to go touch up this horrendous weird hair of mine. But yeah,